Hello, everyone, and welcome back. It's a sad day. We just had a massive shooting not more than, 12 hours from the making of this podcast. By the time you see it, it might be longer than that. However, at this time, it's 6:07 a.m. Pacific time, which means it's 8:07 a.m. Las Vegas time. And last night, a man went up to the 32nd story of a hotel and opened fire into a country music festival. Now, some people are pushing this whole, well, why don't you call this terrorism thing? Well, part of it is we're trying to understand exactly what motivated this man. And I'm not going to use his name, but I will be including a link to a BuzzFeed reporter who is trying to force this guy was a right-wing fruitcake narrative and stop people from actually exposing the shooter's political views. Apparently, he was a socialist of some sort, and it is not entirely surprising that socialists will resort to violence. We've seen it all over the world, time and time and time again. The Bolshevik Revolution, the Mao Zedong Revolution, the Pol Pot Revolution, the revolution in Cambodia, the attempted revolution in Korea, the revolution in Cuba, the revolution in Venezuela. All of these were violent and were extreme. And communist or socialist terrorism is only second to other forms of terrorism, specifically Islamo-terrorism out of the Middle East. And so with the rise of socialism here in the United States, it is not surprising that we would start seeing some more socialist terrorism occur. Now, I'm not 100% sure that's what this was yet. This could just be a crazy guy with a gun. But so far from what I've been seeing, the firearm was purchased legally, which means new gun laws won't affect this unless you out and out ban guns for the population. And at which point then you stop situations like what happened in Oregon a few years back when a concealed carry instructor drew his handgun during a mass shooting and shot the shooter after he had hit two people. Or in Reynolds High School in Oregon, where the shooter was attacked by a cop carrying. Or, you instead end up like what happened at the Umpqua massacre in Oregon, where nobody on the campus had a firearm. And so it was the bloodiest mass shooting in Oregon state history. So you have to really ask yourself, which do you want? Do you want more bloody mass shootings? Because it's obvious that we cannot stop weapons from being passed around the world. I mean, people are getting weapons into France and into Germany and into Britain, where the gun control laws are 10 to 20 times beyond what anybody is recommending to be enforced here in the United States, because they don't have the same kind of rights that we do here in the United States. So you're not going to stop the weapons getting into the hands of those that want to do harm with them. So how far do you really want to go to those to take away the ability to defend themselves from those that can? And in this case scenario, I will be the first to agree, somebody up in the 32nd story of a building, you are not going to be able to shoot back at. But that's not the point. What I'm more concerned is that guy who pulls a gun who's 15 feet away, like at the Pulse nightclub shooting, which was the most violent American mass shooting prior to this one, which was 49 dead. This one is 50 dead and 200 injured. I mean, realistically, let's be truthful. I don't want to see another one of these. Well, my heart goes out to those who have lost loved ones or had loved ones injured at this music festival. I hope that you can find a way to live with the pain And I hope that America doesn't do anything stupid in decision-making during this emotional time. Thank you all again for joining me. You know the drill. The links are down below. Thank you, and have a good day.